What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel, Better Call Saul. Season 3, Episode 7. I got it right this time, if any of y'all noticed in the last video. That was a big giant 6 in the middle of the screen. Yeah, I got the episode wrong at the open. It happens.
Shit happens. We've kind of watched a few things.
Yeah, it happens. And we have watched many things. And we have finally, after this wild, long, insane, amazingly fun journey, we have hit 100,000 subscribers, y'all.
Over.
We are over. We are over 100,000. We hit it on Wednesday, and this is the first video that we are recording after reaching that pretty awesome milestone. And we're going to be doing a live stream Sunday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, LA time, West Coast time, whatever part in the world you are. 9 o'clock our time. And we're going to hang out and celebrate and talk about some cool moments and all the stuff that we've done on this journey. And thank you.
Yes.
Thank you to y'all.
100,000 of you
Because
wanted to watch these faces.
yeah, I mean, there's no way we wouldn't.
What?
Like, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So, like, all the people that we've seen along the way, we're going to do a more appropriate thank you on Sunday. Make sure that everyone is there. And, you know, there's a lot of people to thank, a lot of really awesome people that we've come across, and it's just crazy. 100,000, it's pretty dope. So mark that on your calendars, Sunday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to have a live stream. We'll be there for a little while. It'll be on YouTube, so just keep that in mind. And I'm ready to get into some Better Call Saul, because this show is dope. The last few episodes have been absolutely insane.
Nail biters.
This thing that's going on with Nacho now, yikes. He's in a really, really bad predicament now, it feels like.
Don't be touching my family. Don't talk about my family. Keep my family out your mouth.
Mm-hmm. So basically what's going down is Hector wants to have his own operation because his trucks got kind of messed up, ran into a little problem, thanks to Gus and Mike. Well, really Mike, because he executed the ridiculously awesome plan, and Hector got no truck, so then he's using Gus part-time to have his stuff moved around, and he wants his own thing, and he thinks it's a good idea to ask Nacho's dad, who's a good dude. He makes upholstery for cars. He's not in the business. He's not about this life, and Nacho looks really uncomfortable because
he's hating it.
I couldn't imagine it ever turning out good saying no to Hector Salamanca. So the last we saw of him, he picked up one of Hector's pills after he had some kind of like attack, which that didn't look good because he was like in a hurry to take those pills, but one fell on the floor and Nacho's got a hold of it. No idea what the hell he's going to do with it. I said last episode that I think he might taint the pill somehow and get it back into rotation. You think he's going to find a way to
think he's going to abuse whatever, medical issue he has.
Take advantage of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is now the betting favorite for the person responsible for making Tio, Hector Salamanca, what we see him as in Breaking Bad. I think it makes all the sense in the world. He's now made it really personal.
Yeah.
You don't mess with family. I get the vibe that Nacho is like really, really protective of his father for obvious reasons.
He's just a good dude trying to make an honest living.
Yeah, and he still sits in the back room and sews for his dad and works for him, and so they've obviously got a really tight relationship.
Sews his hand right into it. He's all in the business.
That was brutal. That was so nasty. So that's a situation that I feel nervous for Nacho because, you know, Hector's scary as hell. Like, he just sits there while dudes are getting their asses beat and just like
it's nothing. He's
just reading his paper, no big deal. So that storyline's really interesting. And yes, we know that's Crazy 8. We are fully aware that that's him.
We talked about it the last time we saw him.
Yeah, I don't think we actually said his name in the last episode. I think I said it in the extended, but I cut it out for some reason because I just thought y'all figured we would know that. But he's in a really interesting situation too, because now he's coming up short. He's not delivering everything he's supposed to be delivering. He's getting his ass whooped, and like, he definitely has a far different appearance.
Yes. In
this show, he's another guy. What the hell happened to him on, like, what kind of journey did this dude go on?
Right.
Like, are we going to see him turn into the Crazy 8 that we see in Breaking Bad? Like, is that going to be part of it? Is this the beginning of it to where he's in a bad spot, it seems like?
I mean,
So,
I would never want to get mixed up in that type of situation because once you're in it,
yeah.
I don't think you can get out of it.
No, it doesn't feel like it.
Yikes.
Who works for who?
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Bye. Peace out. I'm done.
That's horrifying.
Get my ass whooped for coming up short. Fuck that shit.
Definitely not a good... Especially if you've got a good track record. If you've done what's been asked of you this whole time, and the fact that, like, one time you get your ass destroyed and just beat and dragged through a restaurant, it's like, I'll get you next time, I promise. But no, it doesn't work that way.
Like double.
Yeah, so that's bad. And Chuck, what the hell is he doing? He's wandering outside with a friggin' space hood, like
calling the doctor.
Yeah, is he gonna try to get help?
I mean, I hope so, because otherwise he's got Howard.
Yeah. Howard's not gonna...
I mean, how long can Howard potentially, like, take care of Chuck?
He's
like,
not... He wouldn't...
It's not
You'd hire another
same.
intern to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing when you're employed to do something. It's quite another when you want to do something.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy, too, that Jimmy stood up for himself and was like, nope, he ain't my brother no more. I'm not helping him. He made his bed.
Because, okay,
he's got to sleep in it.
That's kind of like, I'm conflicted about that a little bit. Because it's like, okay, you want to care about your family. You do. But when they've set out to, like, fuck with you and, like, destroy your career and all this stuff, they've kind of let you know what they think about you. And if you just, like, keep going back and helping them, you're basically...
You become an enabler.
A doormat.
Yeah, and you're an enabler. You're just going to continue to enable him to act the way that he's acting and to make it seem like, oh, well, Jimmy's going to take care of me, so I could just... Like, even if it is something that he can or cannot control, because it is obviously a mental illness that he's dealing with, it's one of those things where now there's no one there to help him. He needs to go figure out a way to fix this and to make himself better and to make him, like, if he wants to continue doing law, which I find hard to believe that he's in a position to do that.
Idea.
But, like, if he wants to, he needs to get right.
But that's the other thing is, like, I'm glad that he still has, like, the wherewithal to realize that he needs to get himself
if that's what he's doing.
Right.
Yeah. So it could be something else. It's completely all, like...
Could be against, you know...
Yeah, who knows what else he could be calling the doctor for. But speaking of Jimmy, we finally have heard it. Saul Goodman, he made a commercial. He is now a commercial producer, and he made a TV spot as Saul Goodman. And I think Kim was really impressed. Jimmy's like, it's just a name. And she's like, huh.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, it's nothing more than just a name right now. Obviously, he's not a criminal lawyer yet. He's not there, but the name has been introduced. I could have never have ever guessed that that's how it got introduced. That's where he came up with it. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the It's All Good man makes sense from his past, but the fact that it was introduced like that,
yeah,
awesome. I love it. Very excited to see where he goes with that, because this is just the beginning.
What's gonna happen to Kim though?
Yeah, I think you need to stop worrying about Kim. I think she's got I think she's got her shit handled. She's proven to be...
The reason why I worry about her is because she's such a good person. Like, I want good things for her.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to the whole guilty by association thing. Like, associating with Jimmy could be bad, but so far, so good for her. She's still got Mesa Verde. She's going to be just fine.
I hope so.
And just real quick, super dope. We saw Lydia. We saw the laundromat where the lab is going to be created. That's so cool, the callbacks to that. It feels like we're getting...
Hence the laundry basket emoji that I asked for at the end of last episode.
Exactly, so...
Which, if you're not watching till the end of the episodes, what are you doing?
How dare you? So there's a whole lot of fun going on. This show is amazing. You ready to jump into this episode?
Yes.
It's showtime, folks!
I'm not used to seeing him in regular clothes.
Right? What the fuck?
What's up?
This is a lineup?
I know, right? What's happening? Oh, is this the community service? Solid.
Name?
James McGill.
Sign there.
Can I read it first?
We're not responsible if you hurt yourself.
Can't help himself. He's a lawyer.
Right. I mean, you should read.
You have to read everything you sign, and you
You should be reading everything you sign regardless.
Yeah.
That fine print will get you.
What do you mean you own my house now?
Like, what the fuck? Oh man, I'm very thankful I've never gotten in trouble to where I needed to do community service, although I agree that it is very helpful.
I did this
necessary.
once.
You had to do it?
We did it as a philanthropy.
Oh, for your
For
fraternity
stuff, yeah. We also had to do a painting one as a punishment.
That's it, dude. Who are you? I mean, honestly though, I don't think I would. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't think I would mind going around picking up trash. That just some alone time. That wouldn't be so bad.
Good morning, Saul Goodman Productions. We do it all. We write it, shoot it, get you on the air for one low, low price. Computers are our future.
Yikes.
We have a one-time special, 7 commercials, 7 airings for $4,600. Yeah, $4,600. And we can, hello? Hello? Due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm not going to be a lawyer for the next 12 months, so I don't need malpractice insurance. And I'd like to speak to someone about a refund. Well, then may I please...
That's the other thing. You can't get a refund on insurance.
No, don't... Wait a minute, this says 30 minutes.
Yep.
We were out here for 4 hours.
You were on your phone. You knew the rules when you signed up.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be able to conduct business to earn a living.
Think of community service as your jail time. No phones allowed in jail.
I mean, who do you think you are? Huh?
No.
You're not our Lord and Master. You don't get to sit back and decide who's worthy and who isn't.
Dude, are you gonna get in the van or what?
Come on, 30 minutes, that's not right. You can do better than that.
We could make it 0.
Yeah, bitch. Sorry. I hate that shit. Don't fucking argue with me. I told you 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes.
He can't talk his way out of everything.
No. Especially community service.
Oh, that would be so brutal to be out there for 4 hours and only get 30 minutes of credit.
Get off your fucking phone.
Yikes.
It's that easy.
That's too bad. I mean, maybe that'll be a good little learning experience for him.
I think that's a good learning experience for everyone.
Yeah. Can't talk your way out of everything.
And get off your phone.
Get off your phone.
Unless you're watching this, in which case, stay on your phone.
Stay on your phone.
Action.
So come on down to Duke City Recliners and put your feet up. Mention this ad and get 10% off your first purchase.
And cut! Great, that's the one! Check the gate, how did that feel?
Good, I guess. What did you think?
Good! Remember that other offer we discussed? More commercials at the discounted rate? We could bang out 7 more and give you a run that'll make you a household name.
My wife didn't want me to do this one.
They say you gotta spend money to make money. You got a chance here to potentially...
He storyboarded out the commercial. Look at this guy. He's like a pro now.
I think we can do the whole thing for $500 per commercial. Now that is $3,500 all in. That is the bargain of a lifetime.
I don't know.
Better listen to that
Any
wife.
chance you could do it on credit?
No.
Come on, Jimmy. If you ain't got the money, you ain't got the money.
Honestly.
You don't need more
Don't
than,
do it.
like, one commercial will get the job done.
Like, the guy feels bad now. Like, that's the worst feeling. Like, oh, I want it so bad, but I can't afford it.
So this commercial thing, it's turning a profit?
It's TV. How could there not be a profit?
You didn't drain your bank account, did you?
No. I didn't know. Chinese food. I ordered it for us. No, I got this. Yeah, keep the change.
$1.
Yeah, we can make it 0.
Oh.
He learned something today. Hello, sir. Mr. Worm.
What is this guy
Something.
up to? Who's sitting in his house?
Oh, shit.
Jeez! What the hell?
Relax. I just want to talk.
Talk? You apologize?
I want to do some business, like before.
I'm not happy to see him. He annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Can you get more of these? I need those capsules empty with those exact markings.
I could probably get some samples diverted on an R&D request.
So do it.
Why?
I need them.
Don't fucking worry about it. Don't ask questions. Just fucking do it.
You get me those pills, and I'm gonna pay you $20,000.
Oh, shit.
So it's your plan. He's gonna get the pills,
And
empty them,
fuck with his illness.
and basically give him
Empty pills. He's gonna have a stroke. Oh, sorry. I mean, that's not a good. Wow.
Wow! That's dark. I mean, Hector Salamanca's a bad person, but jeez.
Savage. Sorry.
Wow. Look what
you've done to me.
What's going on here?
Whoa. Mike.
Crawl space. That's all I could think of.
Fuck yeah. I feel like I would bury it more than just that. I don't know.
I want to hire you again as my backup man. Same terms as before. I don't want to make the same mistake as last time.
Then don't get involved with whatever it is you're getting involved with.
I'm involved already. It's Nacho Varga.
Dude, shout it a little fucking louder. I don't think everybody down the street heard you. Jesus.
What do you want?
Anti-Lydristel capsules. I already ordered them.
Then make up an excuse. I'm not interested, and you find a way out of it.
But
not interested.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the smartest thing he's done. Like, if you're gonna do this, at least go ask Mike to back you up.
But you... I don't know. I don't know.
What you did to Charles, you and James set him up perfectly. You destroyed him.
Oh my God.
It was impressive.
It was.
You think this chicanery is bad? Who talks like that?
On page 5,
Yikes.
down of loan to deposit ratios by county.
You can see if Mesa Verde is going to comply with Section 109, you will have to raise your loan numbers.
That can't be right. We were fine in Arizona.
But the FDIC requirements in Utah are different.
96%? Is it really that high? I thought Arizona was only 79.
But Utah has a higher loan to deposit ratio.
Is she gonna question everything now?
I think we're gonna need to check that. That number seems way off.
The numbers are right, but you can review the guidelines if you want, right here. You're gonna check them, or can we move on?
Dang, she's getting feisty.
Hey, James, that was unprofessional. I didn't mean to speak to you that way.
Don't worry. It's not a problem.
No, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for talking to you like that.
Please, I've forgotten about it already. You should too.
As far as I'm concerned, all we did was tear down a sick man.
Oh. Does she feel guilty for what they did to Chuck?
Possibly.
Wasn't she one of the ones who was kind of like gung-ho about it when he was in the hospital? Damn community service! It's messing up my schedule.
I thought he was gonna totally slide in, and I could have said, like a glove.
She doesn't sound good.
Come on.
I think you're flooding it.
I'm not flooding
You're
it.
overcranking it.
Yeah, you definitely flooded it.
He drained the battery.
Can you not talk about something you know absolutely nothing about?
That's actually exactly how a dead battery sounds.
For 1 minute.
We're taking the bus.
Shit. That's fucked.
See that? Fender Stratocaster signed by Richie Blackmore.
Someone no one's ever heard of?
Richie Blackmore, Deep Purple.
Another brick in the wall.
I wait for the
Pink
future.
Floyd, yo.
We're having second thoughts. Yeah. It seems like too much money for not a whole lot of return. I'm sorry, but we can't. Not today, guys. We're just not convinced.
Free.
Oh.
I'll shoot the spot for free.
Jimmy, dude. He ain't got shit anymore, huh? That was like the last of his fucking money. He did drain his bank account, didn't he?
I finally got my act together. I pulled a bunch of Alan's boxes out of the closet. Only took me 8 years before driving them over to Goodwill. I cried. I cried when I washed them. I cried when I folded them. I cried when I dropped them off. But once it was done, it felt good to let them go.
That terrifies me.
I kept his uniform, though. Can't let that go. Lord, he'd never forgive me if I let that go. But I figure it's okay to keep one thing, right? People can use the other clothes, but I'm not sure what use they'd have for an old uniform.
I just don't remember this much homework when I was Candace's age. It doesn't seem to bother her, but still.
Most of it's just busy work.
I guess they feel if you can face this, you can face anything.
Could be. I must be stronger than I think.
You said you kept your husband's uniform. Was he on the job?
On the job? You mean the police? Alan was a Navy man. He was well out of the service when I lost him. Alan loved to hike. This was 8 years ago. He went hiking in Gila National and never came back.
They found our car.
But they never found him.
Shit.
And even after all these years, not knowing how he passed or where he is, I wish it didn't matter, but it does.
It's me. You make the deal?
No, not yet. Why?
I'm in.
Why?
I think he wants to give that money to her. Or do something nice for her or something, because that got me. Because I don't want to be alone.
Look at this guy. Alfred Hitchcock in a rented toupee.
Is he gonna resort to Slippin Jimmy?
I don't know.
All right.
7 and 7. Yeah. And an old fashioned. Keep him coming, good sir. Start charging this card instead of that other one. Yeah.
He's gonna run up all his credit.
I got every dollar that guy owns.
We are here to meet a celebrity who's donating to my charity.
I will go stand in that corner. You point me out. You're meeting Kevin Costner.
You don't look like Kevin Costner.
I look exactly like Kevin Costner. People are always coming up to me saying they love me in Bull Durham.
Hell no.
This guy.
Always. No, watch it.
What is this? Dirty martini?
No, this is a $14 glass of puke.
Dude.
That idiot look off your face and get me another one.
That guy, how do we get him? That guy's a real asshole. He needs to go down hard.
Menial job is this?
Fuck this guy. You can tell a lot about a person the way he treats
I'm gonna sell him a worthless credit
the wait
card
staff.
for $5,000. Make eye contact with him. That's all it'll take for him to think you're interested. I'll act good and drunk, and he'll think I'm a loser and try to steal you away.
He will persist.
Tell him you can't leave me, not yet. Let him know you're trying to roll me. He'll help you ply me with booze. Then you take my wallet, you lift the card.
We're not actually doing this, right? We're just talking.
Kim, don't do it.
Yeah, just talking.
He was in a dark place right there for a second.
Yeah, he was. I'm glad Kim didn't go with it.
Was there another way?
Another way? Chuck, we did what we had to do.
But Rebecca.
Everything that happened was his own fault. Everything. He is not worth thinking about. Done.
Uh-oh. Kim's got a conscience. He doesn't.
It doesn't feel like a good situation between the two of them all of a sudden.
Mm-mm. She knows what's up. She knows that there's something going on.
And Jimmy is ultra stressed because he's not making any money. He's losing all his money.
Oh, yeah.
Nitro pills. Your boss has heart problems.
You already got it all figured out. Why are you asking?
How you gonna make the switch?
Hector keeps the pills in his coat pocket. When he hangs up his coat, I'll make the switch.
You do this. How you gonna stop them from finding out it was you?
Hector wants to use my dad's business. My dad is a straight arrow. He won't stand for it, which means he goes to the police, which means he's a dead man. And that's not happening.
You get caught, it could get worse.
You don't think I know who I'm dealing with?
No. I know.
No, nothing there, huh?
Anyone gets an itch about the medicine not working, they're gonna look at those pills. You do this, switch them back. Now, before we do this, I'm gonna need one more thing from you.
What does he want?
You just look up my name, McGill?
Charles McGill of Hamlin McGill?
No, that's my brother. I'm Jimmy, James McGill, solo practitioner.
Looks like you're all paid up through the year.
Oh, he's trying to get money back.
Unfortunate events. I was hoping I could get a refund for the time that I won't be a lawyer. Now, that's only fair, right?
I'm sorry, Mr. McGill. It doesn't work like that.
Doesn't.
We don't refund for unused malpractice insurance.
He's gonna have a breakdown.
He looks like he's gonna have one right now.
Oh.
Or is he playing this up for her?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a rough time. I just need a break. Just one break.
And I'd be like, you're not getting that shit from me.
Can't do anything. I'm getting run out on this community service. And my gal is disappointed in me, and my brother is sick.
Oh, shit. No, it's fake.
Is this your brother, Charles?
And I pretend not to care, but he's my brother. How can I not?
I can't tell if he's being serious.
He's not.
He's making mistakes with his clients. He's mixing up numbers.
Why would he
on
put her in
important
this position?
documents.
That's awful.
He had a complete mental breakdown at the bar hearing.
Your brother, he had a breakdown in court?
It's in the transcripts. I'm worried. If he screws up with one more big client, it's just gonna destroy him. Don't write. What are you writing? No, don't write.
Oh, jeez.
I wouldn't worry about it, Mr. McGill. Please feel better.
What is he up to?
He couldn't get his money back, so now he's pissed, and now he's gonna fucking ruin Chuck.
What in the hell? This is like a fucking
That was
downward
a roller
spiral.
coaster. Yeah.
Like, this is bad.
This is real bad. He's
For a
desperate.
for a minute, I thought he was being real because it would make sense for him to have a breakdown.
Yeah, he's fucking, everything's just imploding. It's like...
But then he started talking about Chuck and it was like...
you're bullshit.
You son of a bitch. You almost had me.
Yep.
Slippin Jimmy almost got me.
Yes.
But, dude, so now he's gonna get freaking all Chuck's insurance all fucked up.
Well, I mean, and I'm sure that Howard's insurance would probably go up because they're like a team. It's under one roof.
Oh, man.
Liabilities.
He is just... He dug the knife in and now he's twisting. He's like, oh, now you even got my girl, like, on your side.
Mm-hmm. You know, in some cases, your insurance, you may or may not be able to get some type of credit back. But when it comes to insurance like this, where there could be a future lawsuit,
yeah, they're not
you can't get money back. Stop trying.
She used to do insurance. That's... Where the hell is this gonna go? Him and Kim feel like they're in a bad place too.
Well, and Kim is like... I feel like she's like, ooh, get away from me. We're just talking, right?
It's even rubbing off in her work because she snapped at Paige. Like Paige, like, I get it. Like, she's probably going to be a little more sensitive after all the shit that they've been through in terms of, like, stuff. But Kim kind of snapped at her. And, like, that doesn't seem like something Kim would ever do. Like, she wouldn't snap like that if she wasn't in, like, a good headspace. And obviously she's not because she even brought up Chuck at the end of that little scene. And, like...
It's like we broke down a mentally ill man, basically. You know?
I always But I always got the impression that she never believed Chuck.
She always believed Chuck.
I thought she didn't believe
Because
Chuck.
when she got back to the apartment, she even told Jimmy, you better make sure that you crossed all those T's and dotted those I's. And then that's when Jimmy got up.
No,
and was like,
I'm talking about his health.
Oh.
No, I know she believed him about Jimmy like screwing up the documents.
Okay.
I'm talking about her believing his condition.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
I remember her, especially when the doctor turned the chair, like the bed on, and nothing happened to him. I thought she was like, I could be getting this. I do this all the time. I get stuff mixed up all the time. But I feel like she was not believing Chuck's condition.
I know, but when you see Chuck,
maybe like his
when
outburst
he,
in the
yeah,
courtroom.
when he like lost his shit and had kind of had his own breakdown, it's like, what did I just do?
Yeah, and the impact that it had on his ex-wife, like, because she even brought her up, and Jimmy's like, it's all part of it.
Like, so sad for you.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like their relationship under all of this stress with what everything Jimmy's dealing with in terms of losing all his money, like the way Kim's feeling guilty and she's got all this pressure with the Mesa Verde thing, and then like Jimmy like getting all dark and shit, wanting to like get that guy at the restaurant. Like, I feel like their relationship is in a really bad place right now.
I agree.
That court that hearing could end up being a really bad thing, and like obvious, like again, like it's one of those situations where either Jimmy loses the law or he did what he had to do and got suspended for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like that it's an easy decision to make, but like be careful with the results of what you do, because now he looks like he's in a worse place.
Yeah.
Man. It's like everyone keeps bailing on him too with the commercials and like.
Well, I mean, it's expensive. When you're a small business and you really need to advertise, you have to decide, where is this money gonna go?
Yeah, it just definitely doesn't feel like a good situation at all.
Yeah.
And,
but if you're a small business, you got to have an advertising budget. You just have to. Life lessons with Neekee today.
Yeah. Yeah, and this whole situation now with Nacho, and now Mike's involved, and dude, like, if you're ever planning anything, like, Mike needs to set up a business. Just like his own business, be like, I want to get to like point Z over here. I'm at A. Can you help me get there? And like, he'll think of everything. He's like, dude, if he just swapped the pills and he dies because of the medication,
they're going to see empty pills.
It's like stuff that you would think is kind of obvious, but like Nacho isn't thinking that far in advance.
No.
He's just thinking about like, oh, I could swap the pills and he's going to die. Like, and then he'll be gone. And it's like, no.
And no one will investigate.
Right, and I like that he checked the cap to see if Gus was on him, which is kind of interesting. I feel like that gave him a little bit more confidence to kind of give him a plan, because Gus doesn't want him dead. He doesn't want him, well, he wants him dead, but I think he wants him dead in a very specific way. Like, he wants it to be really painful and uncomfortable for him. Maybe the meds would be an acceptable way, because that would probably be horrible to be suffering some kind of heart failure or heart attack and not have the
I still think he's going to have a stroke. I think that's what happens to Hector. He has a stroke.
You think it's because of this?
Because he's nonverbal and he can't take care of himself anymore. And he ends up in a wheelchair. Spoiler alert.
If you didn't know, then you shouldn't be watching this.
You should be watching this.
Do you think it's a result of this action? You think this... Do you think Nacho plays this out and, like, succeeds?
I feel like yes. Unless he chickens out last minute and then he somehow has a stroke some other way. Or a heart attack of some kind some other way.
This is pretty wild.
I don't know.
This is a really, really wild place right now. It seems like a lot of bad stuff's going on. It seems like a lot of like bad mojo is flying.
Well, it's like everything's like bubbling right underneath the surface, and something is gonna happen, and it's gonna fucking volcano everywhere.
It sure feels that way. Do you have any other thoughts on this episode?
The floor is lava.
Jump over it. Do you have emojis?
Yeah. Okay, so since there was a couple of commercials, and the majority of the episode was kind of about Saul Goodman.
Jimmy McGill.
We're going to go with a recliner or a chair, a guitar, a bus.
A lot of failures.
Yeah, and then just because, you know, we got to have Mike's situation in there.
Yes.
Another pill.
Yep.
Same as last
Mike
time.
the situation? What?
Oh, GTL.
Yeah. 2 weeks in a row we're going with the pill just because it feels like such a heavy storyline.
Yeah.
For sure.
It makes me nervous.
For sure. What are the emojis?
Recliner, guitar, bus, pill.
There they are, y'all. Put them in the comments down below. We love seeing them. And as always, share your thoughts on this episode. This is crazy. Like, I'm stuck in this, like, this limbo now of, like, where is this going? Like, we're getting, like, I know we're still got a little while to go before we're caught up, but it's still like, why don't we see this person? Why do we see this person like this? Where is this, like, all this stuff playing out from what we know? And it's just, like, spinning around in my head. And I just can't, I'm so interested to see where this goes. So yeah, leave them comments, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.